Hi, everyone. As this budget process comes to an end, I want to talk a little bit about the final product because it is your money after all. Last fall, I set out to hear what people all across the state wanted to see in the budget over the next few years. During the many Talk with Walker stops, you told me what you want: lower taxes, good jobs for your family and friends, strong public schools, and a choice in education. You want a budget that will strengthen the foundation of this state for generations. Having two sons, each headed off to college in the fall, that's what I want too. And I'm happy to tell you that's what we've done. You may remember we faced a grim financial challenge when we approached the last budget. We had a $3.6 billion deficit. We made tough but necessary decisions to turn the state around, and it's working. This time around, we have a more than $500 million budget surplus. Now we can invest in our priorities. This budget provides nearly $1 billion in tax relief for Wisconsin families and businesses, including one of the largest income tax cuts in Wisconsin history. This means you get to keep more of your money in your own pocket. Everyone who pays income taxes will get a cut, and those who make between $15,000 and $50,000 a year will see the largest rate cuts. We're also holding the line on property taxes. With this budget, we invest hundreds of millions of dollars in new state funds into public education, including an additional $300 per student for public schools. We also know that every school doesn't fit every student, which is why this budget includes a statewide expansion of school choice. It's not about public schools versus private schools. It's about ensuring that every kid has access to a great education, regardless of zip code. This budget brings good news for students in the University of Wisconsin system. You may have already heard, we've included a 2-year tuition freeze. This budget reduces the number of uninsured in the state by almost 225,000 people and ensures everyone has access to affordable health care. At the same time, we lowered the risk to state taxpayers by reducing our dependence on the federal government, which is critical because we know what financial challenges they're facing in Washington, D.C. With this budget, we continue to reform government to focus on efficiency and streamlining regulations. We're also changing programs to transition people from government dependence to true independence. We know lower taxes, common sense regulations, and a stronger education system all serve as positive factors for job creation. But this budget does much more than just that. We've increased aid and flexibility for workforce training apprenticeships to get people the skills they need to get good jobs that are available today. We've already made huge strides when it comes to the business climate in the state. In a survey of Wisconsin employers, 94% now say Wisconsin is headed in the right direction. That's compared to just 10% who believed that 3 years ago, before we got to work turning things around. Still, we have more work to do. Investments in key economic development initiatives will help us continue to improve the business climate, leading to more job creation and a better economy. Finally, this budget invests in a strong transportation system to support the industries that are the backbone of this state, including manufacturing, dairy, and tourism. I should also mention, with this budget, we are projected to build our rainy day fund to $243 million. We're not going back to the days of overspending. Our pension system is fully funded, and our bond rating is solid, putting our state on sound financial footing and moving Wisconsin forward. I'd also like to thank the members of the Joint Finance Committee, the state legislature, and everyone who helped us put this budget together for all of your efforts. Our final product is a budget that will help make Wisconsin a better place to live and work, play and learn, through greater efforts that ultimately lead to freedom and prosperity for all.